Hey everybody, Josh the RV Nerd here again with another little What Makes Everything the Best segment. Today I want to talk about what makes A-frames the best option for you. This is not necessarily a newer segment of the RV market, but it has not been mainstream until very recently. It was only really dabbled in by small-scale manufacturers. And then Rockwood shows up, like the A-frame that I'm in right now, and they just whatever Rockwood does, I swear, they got a Midas touch down there. The market just exploded. Suddenly, you had A-frames from Rockwood and Jayco and Coachman and all kinds of people. But through it all, the Rockwoods have proven to be the most popular. I think the reason the A-frame market has grown so much is due to the fact that, I've seen it really grow here at HaylettRV. It's more than 50% of our pop-up business at this point. We are one of the largest pop-up dealers within like 3 states. The benefit of this thing is that previously an easy towing folding camper was pretty much something that only existed for families in a traditional tent style, fold down camper. These are suddenly a small, ultra towable couples rig. But they have a lot of the features of a travel trailer in a pop-up, and that's why if you've seen it in my other videos, you hear me say all the time they're as much of a pop-up camper as a fold-down travel trailer. And I think that's what's cool about them. They have a lot of the features of a travel trailer in something that folds down. You can store it in your garage. You don't need a 14-foot tall barn or anything. You don't get the bucking and chucking from headwinds because the whole RV rides lower than your tow vehicle, and it doesn't stick out past your tow vehicle. They're about 7 wide, which tends to be pretty close to the normal width of a vehicle. So they tow extremely easily. They don't tend to push your vehicle over. You don't get the tail wagging the dog. You can store them anywhere. They weigh nearly nothing, so even people with a minivan can legitimately tow one of these comfortably. It's a very nice couples camper for a very limited tow capacity vehicle, or people who are looking to camp within small, simple means. One of my favorite stories ever is I personally was involved with working with a person on an A-frame pop-up like this from Rockwood here at HaylettRV. And their first camping trip, by the way, if you ever get one of these, if you put it up and down once, expect to do it twice, because everybody and their brother's going to knock on the door like, you already did that? I missed it. Can I see how easy that goes up and down? I was always curious about those. It's the only downside with an A-frame is, everybody wants to knock on your door. That being said, in my experience, people who own campers, they sure like to talk about their campers. And I can't blame it because this stuff's fun. My whole job is talking about campers. It's awesome. I have no idea how I landed this gig. I'm rambling. Anyway, so I think I've already covered the main point. I get off on these tangents. Man, I just don't know how you people tolerate me most of the time, but they're small, they're easily towable, they're way affordable compared to a normal laminated ultralight camper. The other thing these can do for you is, like, if you do national park camping, they won't let things with like soft side hybrid materials like a pop-up or a hybrid camper into a lot of national parks for like bear reasons. But a fully enclosed hard-sided camper, you can take this thing anywhere you want, any day you want. And that's what's kind of cool about them. They have the things of a travel trailer, like an air conditioner, water heater, normal stove top and microwave and TV hookups. But they have all of that in something the size with the towability of a pop-up. Now, it's kind of a mutant. It's a little bit of a square peg in a round hole, but it is very effective. And they're coming out with newer and more floor plans, and some of them have a dormer that flip up to give you extra headroom on the dinette, but you can see that I'm a big guy sitting at the dinette, no problem. There's sport models with a front toy hauler deck. It's becoming a really solidified segment of the market. And I will tell you guys, the resale on these is off the charts. Because they just have not been widely available for very long, when you put a used A-frame pop-up on the market, whether it's a Rockwood like you see here at Haylett's or anything else, they're worth their weight. They have maintained their value. Like, a lot of times in a big fifth wheel or motorhome, be like, yeah, man, when I take that thing home, I'm going to take a punch in the nuts. Well, not with an A-frame. You just don't. So there you go. It's easy in, easy out that way. If you go camping in it and you decide to upgrade to something bigger, it's easier to get out. And you don't even, trust me, I love to take these things on trade because we make good money on them. But you don't have to, is the thing. They maintain enough value that you just don't have to. So, with that, take care, stay safe, have fun, and Haylett.
Happy camping. Screwed up my own tagline.